But I I was knocked out. Baby, it's not early over here. It's 7 p.m. over here. I don't know where you at. I don't know how early it is where you live and where you at. But where I live at, it is 7:13 p.m. I took about a good 3 hour nap. I had leftovers. Oh shit. And that put my ass out. I mean, that put me out until the plans I did have I canceled. Oh Lord. It's 10 something in Detroit. Shit. I was going out tonight, but I ain't going out no fucking where. It's not even no need to go out. Shit. It really ain't. You wish it was 7 there. It shows 7 here. So yeah. So I was watching Tyler Perry something. Shit. And that's why I got on here because it started putting me to sleep. And I didn't want to go back to sleep. Shit. So I'm just gonna keep my ass wrap along. Oh, because oh shit. It was putting me to sleep. Nah, I've been up for like about 45 minutes. But then I started watching. I don't think this was on. I don't think Ruthless was on. It was excuse me. Uh, it was something else with Tyler Perry. I need some water. And it started putting me back to sleep. So I said, oh no. Because what I didn't want to do is go to sleep, go back to sleep, and be up at the crack of ass. Excuse me. It turned you to a bear hibernation. What state you live in? Oh. Mm. Do I still talk to Delta? Yeah. Uh, I'm supposed to do her podcast. She haven't sent me a date or nothing. Let you roll something, Jeff. Roll up, Jeff. It's Tuesday. Bitches staying in the house. Rent's due. Rent is due in 2 more days. Thursday, you gotta pay rent. And it's cold. You in Los Angeles? Shut up. I'm not taking live requests. Like people play games. Your son's birthday is on Thursday. Not the first and rent's due. So you got birthday stuff to get and all that plus rent. Ooh. I don't think people put into consideration when you start having kids and you got holidays or you got rent and everything fall around the same time. It is a hard place to be at one time in a month. Thinking of that, I need to go get my. I'm gonna take my jacket in to get it cleaned. I was gonna wash it, but I don't want to fuck it up. And then I was gonna hand clean it, but I think I need to take it to the cleaners. Oh, she got that already drinking. He's turning 10. Oh wow, 10. Girl, I remember the 10-year-old. Ugh, it was games and games and games. All you want is games. Yeah, she did shows sometimes. She didn't do shows a lot. No wrong. The house of my day, a mess. It wasn't a mess. It was one of those. I did some driving for no reason. It was great, but I did some driving for no reason at one point. But then again, I was able to help somebody out in the long run. So, it was blessed. I guess I made it home. Uh, I made it home. It didn't go in vain. So shit, can't complain. This is sad. It's Tuesday, nothing to do. Ooh, I'm trying not to go out. No wonder. Uh, that's all he wanted to do, play Pokemon. Girl, 10. After when they hit 10, oh baby, them 2 digits, they just keep getting older. And when he started getting into having little girlfriends, and all the little girls be running around over there and all that, girl, be careful. It's a lot. From Arizona, I was trying to make it to Arizona. Hey, Jush, I was gonna go to Arizona until tomorrow, but the flights were so tired. He already think he grown. Oh Lord. Shit. I guess after this blunt, I'm gonna get off here and get my life in order and just get back in bed. Fuck it. What I really need to do, since I pulled this machine out, I need to go over this machine again. No, Rona, I need to make sure this machine is working and it's not. It wasn't the fabric that was causing it to act up and act crazy. Cause I'm like, bitch, your ass can't need a tune up already. So I got two machines I need to run through and see if those what they giving. And if they giving what I need them to give, then I'm about to get on it. If they're not giving what I need, I'm gonna be pissed and have to work on something else. in which I'm trying to um, work on something else. There's a lot of shit going on that I'm involved in. I have a singer, and I have like two brothers, and I think I have a singer overlock. I have four. And the only reason why I have four is because um well, I bought the overlock machine that I never used before, and I need to really learn how to use that. I never used that. And then when I was doing heavy sewing, I mean, making something every night, I was performing. I was sewing almost every day. Something. But one of my machines would break, or, I need to get a tune up. I went to like Target right here, or Walmart. Well, probably Target because it's closer. Went there, grabbed me another machine. It's on sale, and in my mind, I'm going to use it until I take my machine to go get put in the shop. I just never put my other machine in the shop, so I ended up keeping that machine until that one had wore out, and then I had to put that in the shop. And then I go get another one, and it just kept going. And then I said, okay, let me stop because the warranty was already expired for me to take the uh not the warranty, but the return days had passed already on the receipt, and I just kept them. So that's how I ended up having uh three, and then I bought an overlock machine because that's easier to sew. You could sew a dress in 10 minutes with an overlock. They cut the fabric, stitching, and all that. New York not until next year. Sun got to be out. Don't look for me in New York until y'all snow is gone. When will I be back at Mary's? Which one? A 10-year-old killed his mom because she woke him up. What's going on with the kids? I would have tapped that ass whenever. You gotta whoop that ass when they kids. Yeah, you gotta whip that ass when they do bad shit when they doing shit so they can know who's in charge and they can have that fear of you. So you let them be wild, thinking that they can do and say whatever they want to do and say, shit happens. It haven't started snowing, but it's cold. But I'm not coming back out to New York until at least the summer. I don't know. Well, I guess for you living in New York and you are used to the weather out there, you would still be out amongst the people. You know what I mean? So to the people who live in that weather conditions, they're y'all used to that. See, in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, it's cold as fuck. Ain't nobody going out. Lies you tell. The clubs be packed. And I'm thinking, ain't nobody going out too damn cold. Or it's snowing, or it's gonna have light snow. People still go out. If they could go out, people go out. And I always feel like they ain't going out. So I'll be thinking, I don't want to go out in New York. I mean, go to New York when it's cold. Because ain't nobody going out. But y'all are accustomed to that weather. So yes, y'all still go out. You hide in the winter, you hate it. I just need to know what I'm up against. Once I know what I'm up against, then I'm good with as far as packing something for me to wear to be warm. If I could get my ass warm, then I'll be good because I know what I'm up against. And in New York, when it's cold, You need some thermals underneath them jeans and sweats because you need something else to help fight off that heat, that cold air. And I have a great jacket that would keep me super warm. It just from the waist down, I have to wear like some thermals or something. But then I feel like I'm gonna be hot and pass out. Oh, I know they be smoking and singing and drinking. All they do everything out there. Yeah, I'm a visiting the cold. You're stuck in this freezing ass weather, smoking Manhattan. Yep. And another reason why I wouldn't go out there is because you can't smoke in the hotel rooms, and I don't want to go outside try to bundle up the smoke. No, you too damn cold. Best food to make in winter. Best food to make in the winter is stuff that's hot. You want soup, stuff with spices in the winter because you want to keep your body warm. Your body is fighting off some cold ass air. And you want stuff like chili. You want stuff to keep you warm and stuff with spices to keep your body warm. Gumbo, I ain't never had gumbo. Chili is a great winter thing. Hey, Jeff. I just seen on something that they trying to kick this man out of his apartment in New York where he paying $450 and he been living there for 20 years. They trying to kick him out. Baby, y'all will have to pay me at least $2 million to move. His rent is $450. He been there for 20 years. Baby, I'm not moving neither. Find your love in your city. We don't want to. Yep. Rent control like a mud. They did my neighbor like that, and I need to see if I still have her number in my phone. Um, she used to live next door, and she was the only lady in this apartment, like six. I think it's 6 or 8. I think it's 6. Wasn't nobody in there but her. She said she was paying rent and everything, and then they just stopped coming by and collect the rent. So she was just sitting there for years, for a minute, just with the money just sitting there because they stopped coming for rent. And then I guess the the kids, I think the woman ended up passing away, and the kids ended up wanting to sell the building, and they were trying to force her out. Baby, y'all can't force her out. They had to pay that lady almost $100,000 to get up out of there. And she was like, "I'm gonna take this money, and I'm gonna travel." And then I think she said she was gonna go back to. She was gonna either find her a little spot out here, but she had a place somewhere else. I forgot what she said. She had another home at. But she said she was gonna take that money and just travel. Lesbian too. I said, "Girl, let me go with you. I got my own coins. I can make my own money while we traveling." But yeah, shit. I don't even think the people in the projects pay that much. You just left the Bronx in your apartment, and your apartment was $2,300 for 3 bedrooms, 1 bath and a half. 23, 3 bed. That's not bad, considering what it is today. Cause I hear if you get a 3-bedroom, baby, you lucky if you find one for that price. But a 3-bedroom is like $3,200. I've been here 16 years. Child, they suing the Trumps for a certain amount of millions of dollars. The Chrisleys going to jail for tax evasion. The Trumps getting in trouble for their tax evasions and shit. This is crazy. That's a lot compared to what's the name? I don't even want to live out there. But see, I couldn't even live in Milwaukee. Milwaukee gives me very much. It's very small. It's not. It don't give me city. It don't give me city. It gives me Smallville. It gives me Smallville. You pay $4.25 in the UK, bills included. Oh my God! And your rent, well, baby, your rent ain't got nothing to do with you being a good tenant. It's very small. Every time I went to Milwaukee, I turned 3 blocks and I was in the same location. Everything was in a small little radius. Downtown was small. I said, "Ooh, I don't know how y'all do it, but I got to be amongst the people. I got to be out, got to be in, got to be with the people." Whew, Lord. I'm a mess, Jish, but I'm going to smoke this blunt. I should get off now. But I feel like I'm getting back in my mojo and not in my mojo to go to bed. But I really felt like I was going to lay back out. But I know if I lay back out by 2, 3 o'clock, I'm wide awake. And that's going to fuck me up with my schedule and stuff for tomorrow. You can't even get dressed, get cute. So in a minute, I'm gonna go in here and figure out what fabric I'm about to try to make me something out of. Try to get inspired to get my ass in creativity mode. Do I know Jamaica? Uh-huh. Jamaica is what you call in the community of gay, like my gay auntie. Or my auntie. Yeah, I know Jamaica. Um, Damn, I'm so bad with names. Jones Jr., what are you doing? Do Middle Eastern. Loose and flowing. Mm-mm. Baby, that loose and flowy shit, it sounds loose, flowy, and cold. But you know, since you did say that, I did see this outfit downtown. They have like Chinatown. They have stores with Middle Eastern stuff, Indian stuff that you could buy clothes at. And I seen this one dress. It was yellow, and it was on a mannequin. And I was thinking, wow, that looks so beautiful. And I was thinking, I want to wear that for something. And I'm doing this number for this benefit show Monday. And I've been going back and forth with my look on what I want to look like. Narona. And that dress been in my mind. It's yellow and they have Narona. It's yellow and they have the, was it gold on top of it or was it silver? I think it had gold with like little light silver accents in it. And when the sun was hitting it, it was gorgeous. And I want to be bright. I don't want to be dull. Hey, Jeff. Narona. So that's what I've been thinking about playing around with. Because I definitely need something new for the benefit show. And I need to go buy me some jeans, some woman jeans. Because I think I want to wear jeans boots. You in Texas, Narona waiting on me. Baby, I won't be in Texas until next year. I don't have no plans of hitting Texas until next year. What part of Texas? Well, hell, any part of Texas. I don't plan on hitting Texas until next year. Because it's getting really cold. And I don't want to be in a lot of places where it's freezing cold. So I'm going to keep my ass on this side of the world and be cool. You know what? No tea, no shade. The people on this show, Ruthless, some of them look scary to me. They almost look like they're not real people. You in Dallas. I need to go to Dallas for shoes. Jamaica's from your neighborhood. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, I know Jamaica. Been knowing Jamaica since 93. About 93, 94 is when I first met. My first night coming to Los Angeles, it was a Wednesday night we drove up here. And I met Jamaica. We was in the parking lot of the Catch One. Me, my cousin, and my best friend, and like maybe one other or two other people. We drove up here to get the tea, find out what was going on. And we was in a parking lot, and we was walking from the park. Well, we was in a parking lot going across to get to the club. It's all in one big old parking lot. And this car was coming out, and Jamaica was walking in front of the car, and the car, was pulling up. And Jamaica tapped that car and said, "Tap, tap, tap. If you hit me, I'ma suck your dick." And I just fell completely out, and we all just started laughing. And she was like, "Where y'all from?" And he was like, "Where y'all from?" And we was like, "San Diego." And he was like, "Come on, come with me. I'm gonna make sure nobody try to take advantage of y'all, cause these hoes in here." And lo and behold, as soon as we walked into the Jules Catch One, it was the club downstairs. Uh, he walked in first. We walked in behind him. As soon as we walked in, it seemed like people just came. "Oh, who's your friends?" And then all these men and stuff, and all these like older queens and stuff. So I'm like, "Come on, you need a drink?" We was young as hell. No, I don't want no drink. Yep. She had just said, "For these hoes in here trying to take y'all." We walked in that door and here they came. We said, "Whoa." But she did tell that man, "You hit me, I'm going to suck your dick." I said, "Oh." And it was a key. It was a key to me because I'm thinking, bitch, if he hit you, he going to suck his dick. But hey. very fresh and very new to Los Angeles, California, and that was my first introduction of Jamaica Jator. Yep, been knowing Jamaica all them years. I tell the best stories. Oh, because I have some great stories. They was wonderful and funny, and some was bad and scary, and but I had some fun. I seen a lot. I really did. You visited your 85th, your 85 grandpa today. He 85 years young. How's he doing? Is he still up in his mojo? If they're in their mojo, keep them in their mojo. Don't let them get tired. Let them keep going. Because I think when people slow down and they stop, their bodies start doing different things. Now, when they get older, keep them going if they can. Yeah. Keep them moving and active. My friend's grandmother just recovered from a stroke. And I think she's 89. And she's like, they said like, they were surprised she had even made it back. Um, but they are even more surprised because she wasn't even able to hold a plate. She wasn't able to feed herself. She wasn't able to do nothing. Move herself in a wheelchair. She wasn't able to do nothing. But my friend, which is her grandson, made her do stuff. No, come on, let's do this. Come on, come on. And he kept going with making her do this. You bring the chair here. Come on. And she started doing stuff. Now mama's up in the bed eating her own food, wiping her mouth like it's nothing. And she had a fork in one video. She was eating, I think it was a pie. She had that fork and she threw her hand up like this or was watching TV. I said, mama's doing real good. But yeah, she's a lot better. She looks like her self. She moved right up out of it. Now she can wheel herself out of the room into the thing. And she 89 years old. He showed me the video yesterday. I said, look at God. Shit, but you got to keep on, keep on in active mode. Don't let it go down. That's why I like when the granddaughters or whoever that is talking to that one lady, Miss Holla, because they asking her stuff, but it keeping her moving and not just being so slumped in. Cause if they would have just let her feel sick back in them when she was feeling bad, she probably wouldn't have came out of it. Because they would, her body just would have just had nothing to help try to fight, energy in. I did hear about that young lady, Shaquilla. I also heard they got the girl who was fighting in the video. I heard they went locked. She in Mexico jail now. Your dad had a stroke in March. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I do love living alone. Yep, I seen that. I seen that on one of the news things said that they had picked up the girl. They about to pick all them up because she finna dish all that tea. Baby, when mama went back over there and they about to accuse her of everything, she about to dish some tea. She is about to dish some tea. Let me tell you what you're not going to do. And let me tell you what I'm not going to do. Not wrong. I'm not going to take this crime for all of us. That's how I feel she could be thinking. I'm not going to go down for all this. Baby, she got her Shantae Moore vocals ready because every high note she hit is going to come out very clear. So I'm so happy. Shantae Moore has been blowing up ever since the Soul Train Awards. Like, she is so, that woman is going viral or is viral over the Soul Train was of her singing them songs, hitting them high notes. Now people are trying to figure out where her music at. It's about time. See, social media can really do a lot. You just gotta get it. Just gotta happen. Can't give up. Just keep going. And she been singing like that for years. But this Soul Train Award performance really gave her a big old spotlight. Shantae do got a man at home. She got a new man. I think they married now. Hello? That's what I had told somebody. I said, baby, you just now knowing that Shantae Moore hit notes like that. I said, she been hitting them notes just as easy as it was for her to throw her head back and open her mouth and let them notes come out. She have always been able to do that. And so many videos of Shantae Moore hitting notes and doing stuff with that voice. But they like now they're trying to say, well, Mariah's still there. I hate when they start comparing the people. You ain't got to compare people who do things. Just be amazed that the talent is there. Because there's not one singer that can just do one thing on their own. You know, can't nobody do that but her. No, if the person can hit the note or whatever key it is or whatever note it is, they can do it. They just got to know what to do. Yeah. She got married this year. Minnie Riperton can hit she was able to hit them notes. Shanice Wilson can hit them notes. It's a lot of singers that's really good that can hit them notes. They just didn't have the go get them. Not to go get them. Not them. The people didn't gravitate to their music as much as they did other people. For instance, I hate bringing up her name and stuff like this, but it's a prime example. Beyonce. Like I had to tell somebody. They was like, well, you know, she stole this person's sound. She stole that person's sound. Whether she stole the sound or not, if two people had the same sound, people going to go to who they like. If you had the sound and whatever happened, okay, I'm going to use some of that sound because that's what's going in. That's the trend. We all using the same producers. It's the producers' sound and music. We working with the same people. So that's their sound. That's their signature. It's been like that for years with music companies and different producers. Well, with music producers and stuff. If you put out rock and roll, I put out rock and roll. If people like my rock and roll more than they like yours, that's not my fault. People like what they like. They're going to spend their money. They're going to gravitate. They're going to want to look. They're going to be in tune on what they like. Your song is hot. My song is hot. But they just came over here because I have more to do with my shit. Meaning, I put on a production. My sound gets people going. I had something that grabbed them. So whether she uses a sound that somebody was using, baby, you used the sound, it wasn't working for you. People got into it, but they didn't go over there to you. They came over to me. That's not my fault. Because whether she used the sound or not, that song still did what it did. That song didn't go nowhere. It went right where it was at, and that was that. People going to like what they like. Yeah, when people was recording songs, they wanted that Motown sound because Motown sound was selling records. You know, it's about how your music people push you out there, what your concepts are as far as bringing your music, your videos, and all that stuff to the people. Because now you're trying to be amongst the people. If it's not setting it off to where they want to keep watching it, then, honey, that's not the other artist's fault. Michael Jackson, when he started doing videos, his videos are so outstanding and so lavish until by the time you watch the video, you in love with the damn song. I don't really know normie music like that. But I know she a great artist. You know, I don't know what management team. I don't know what it is to get them to get to that drive. And if people say, "Oh, it's the Illuminati," this and this and this, no, baby, that it's just a person it's just the individual in themselves and how people gravitate to them. People was drawn in into Beyonce because for one, she's beautiful. They know she's gonna sing, she's gonna dance and give us everything we want to do and see and all that. It's all in show business. It's about getting that eye and having them on you. That's that Michael Jackson preference shit. He the one changed videos. Thriller. Tore their asses up. Bitches was dropping, baby. I'm not shooting no video. I don't want my videos to get released. I want my video to get released next year. Because I'm not going up against Thriller. Thriller had moonwalked all kind of awards. That visualize, if you can see a visual, you could do a lot with your music if it's good. Video started helping people sell records like a lot. You have a good video, everything is wonderful, baby. I need to go find me a little cuddle buddy. So I may go out tonight, put on something little cute, little extra sexy. Get a little attention. Baby, you got a job? You got a car? You got warrants? Shit. And Chloe. So that's what I really think. Um, I don't see Chloe being a copy of Beyonce. I see that the way her, just like Beyonce, her schooling is Tina Turner, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. That's her schooling that she got. Chloe them grew up where Beyonce was the blueprint for that generation of what to do and how to do it. And the girl just so happened to really know how to sing. Like she not one of them auto-tune girls. Chloe really could sing. She really could dance. Now, everybody don't have that talent to where they could do it like that and really be able to really, really, really put it in there. That's rehearsal. She knew what it is. She just grew up where this is what you have to do. This is it. And I think she could do a 2-hour show a lot better than a lot of these new singers out here to do a full concert, whether you singing your own songs or somebody else's shit. But it is a very, like, whoa. But I don't think it's really modeled or copied as of. And that's knowing that she is brought up under B. We see her do stuff up. Well, we can see Beyonce doing that, but baby, she doing this different stuff. Her and her sister got vocals. And that's just being the truth with it. It's just like for real. Shit. Beyonce looked at Tina Turner, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, look at her situation. You line them all up. The main thing is they put on productions. It's productions when they hit that stage. And that's big. Yeah, people just hating. Yeah, they just be hating. Why don't we put a black woman in science? We probably got them in there. They just don't advertise them and promote them like they should. So that says a lot. Well, when it's a lot, it's a lot. Because the truth, if you think about it, that's the format. Even back in the day, you know, they had people in the business that they looked up to and they seen their career and they was like trying to know how to move, navigate, and same old shit. Well, never put men singers against each other. You never hear Chris Brown out sing Usher. Yeah, you never hear nothing like that. It's always about the women. The women this, the women that, the women this, the women that. Baby, what about these men? Because ain't nobody touching Luther, dead or alive. I have not heard a person that could sing a song as a man, as like Luther Vandross. That man could sing anything. You play Luke, you can listen to Luke all day. I want some good R&B groups to come out too. That's why I really want to escape to. I wanted them to experience the things they wasn't able to experience, going on tours, winning awards together. You know, they didn't ever experience all that type of stuff. Usher is the best singer for today as men. They say, I don't know how many men out there, but Usher had did his job, and he's good at his job. Cause he's still singing his shit live. He still got them pipes. No, no, no. This is what I'm talking about. I I'm talking people, and not everybody has had the opportunity because it could have been their music producers, not producers, management team, the record company, however. But when you have performers, Usher, Beyonce, um, Monica, and I'm using them young girls, them young that generation. When you have them people and they still on tour and they singing them songs and they've been in the business for years, baby, come on. They gonna be around for years. They're gonna be around for years. If they be in the music, they're gonna be around for years. Cause they already been around what, 15, 20 plus years? And they still on tour singing, honey. They have multiple albums. They sing. When you go to a concert and it's bad, baby, people don't go back. And everybody we naming is black. How do you feel about relationships in this generation? I think it sucks. I think it fucking sucks. Um, Not saying back in the day it was greater, it was even better, but it was more um how can I put it? It was more of a getting to know a person more than what we have here, hookups and stuff. Because when the apps and stuff became very popular, That's when the dating pool really started having shit in it, because you was able to hook up with someone in a matter of seconds and minutes. Um, they would come over instantly. Y'all could get it together. I don't ever see myself getting married. I'm not the marrying type, sweetheart. I'm not the marrying type. Yeah, because I'm very much, when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. And I'm not going back and forth with no court people. I'm not going through no attorney people. I'm not going back and forth over who taking what and all of that. I don't have that in me because I don't give a fuck. And I'm very much, if I can't trust you, I'm out of there. So if we ever together and this something comes up where I can't trust you, I'm out of the, I'm cut off. So to get married to someone, um, and just say perhaps something go wrong and it's a bad trust issue or any type of rumor come up about a relationship or anything weird, baby, I'm out of there. I'm not sitting there. I'm not gonna fight for shit. I'm not going through none of that shit because I ain't did shit for me to have to fight for. I did my part, and everybody gonna do their part. And I understand some things happen in marriages, but if I'm not doing shit in mine, you should be doing shit in yours. And if you do anything, I'm out of there. Because I'm not going to worry and think and have doubts about if you out there doing something else you shouldn't be fucking doing. Because once you do it once, it's in my mind you would do it again. If a person slapped the shit out your ass, 9 times out of 10, they will slap the shit out your ass again. So once they do it once, it's a great opportunity that they would do it again. Now, if you want to sit there and hold off to see if it's going to happen again, well, then you sit off and hold off to see if it's going to happen again. But you got one time for me, and I'm gone. I'm 46. I don't have time for bull and shit. I don't. I never have, and I don't. So, nope, getting married won't be happening over here. Because I don't have time for that, sweetheart. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's too much bullshit. And we supposed to be in, and my thing is marriage to me, even a relationship. Once we together, it's me and you against the world. I need to have all my trust and faith in you. And if I can't have that with you, I mean, you're supposed to be a couple or an item. No. Mm-mm. And marriage is not for everyone, and I know it's not for me. Mm-mm. We could do like the reception and say we commit ourselves forever, but we don't need no paperwork. I know my job in the relationship. No tea, no shade. Hey, Jeff. What is that red thing? You bought a badge? I don't know what the shit that was. That bitch would not move. Gender reveals. I love gender reveals. You know, because people always want to know what the baby is and stuff. So now you get to have a little party for the gender reveal. Um, I don't know if people bring gifts, but I wouldn't go to a gender reveal and bring a gift unless I'm bringing Pampers. And I always get people Pampers. Honey, whatever, it's a what, baby shower, they getting Pampers. I get them Pampers of all sizes. It don't matter what size I grab. They say, well, why you get these big old Pampers? Because you know what? They going to need them Pampers, baby. That baby got to still grow. Whether they got the Pampers the baby are in now or Pampers when the baby is 8 months old, they're going to need Pampers regardless of the fact. So what size you get, it really doesn't matter. Because they're going to need them Pampers. And they're expensive. And they're expensive. And they're going to definitely need Pampers. That's just without a doubt. I'm always stocking up people with Pampers. Baby, anytime I just grab a pair. So why you got these big old Pampers? Because that baby going to get old enough to use them? Get it early. They going to need that first set of Pampers. He better not have, he probably still have baby showers for his, you know, the mom. See, the baby showers is for the moms. And for the dads, yes. But the mom carrying that baby, going through all the motions and different changes. God damn. A woman is the best creature on the earth, honey. It ain't nothing like a woman. It ain't nothing like a woman. I'm sorry. And I don't know why people don't understand. I don't know why men don't understand that. Baby, that's a woman, honey. That's respect. You came out of a woman. You shouldn't even think of doing shit bad. We are 2 minutes Instagram, but it is 8 o'clock. I'm running. So when this cut off, I'm gonna come back and come on while I'm smoking this last blunt. Then I'm gonna get my life in order. I'll be your super. Wait, you be my something, and I'll be your superstar. That's Usher. And I'll be your groupie, baby, groupie. Cause you are my superstar. That's it. Yes. Oh, I played that on the motherfucking freeway, hitting it. Bitch, I was fine. Woo! That's gonna make me want to put on some clothes and get cute for nothing. I'll be your groupie, baby. Uh-oh. That's what he did. That's what he did. And I'll be. Yes. Let me go out here tonight. Fuck it. I'll go see Mayhem, kick it with her. Go see Tony, kick it with him. Bad Girl is my song. Ooh, sexy lady. I like it when Beyonce danced with him on that. She had tore that up. Damn, she fucked that up to me. All right, this is on 13 seconds. I didn't see his. Oh, they said his. They said Usher mic in Vegas. That mic is on. I'm gonna come back Instagram. It's finna cut y'all off. Aries, yeah, his show is the T. I be watching clips on YouTube. I'm like, damn, I want to go see Usher. I may go see him though and say, fuck it. Because I do know a lot of his music. And I always been like an Usher fan. No wrong. I'm going to prop that up in case they can see Dick Balls. I mean, take top 2. I don't do either or. No wrong. I don't have tattoos or piercings. But what do I like on a person? I think tattoos are nice looking. And I'll be. Yep. He be having roller skates on, strippers on the poles. He walking through the audience and shit, having guest people come out. Usher's that guy. He really held his ass up in the game. You know what I mean? And it's not too many. It's not no one else that came out in that era in the male form that uh, had kept it going like Usher. You know what I mean, Claudette? Usher is still like Usher's the guy. From when he first came out to now, there's nobody that came out with him in the guy area that's still doing it. Hell, he 30 years in a career, and he ain't never Usher always been in the game. Yep, I'm on both. Usher put on this good show. Yeah. Uh-huh. I think the situation with the Chris Brown and the American Music Awards is very distasteful because you guys have meetings on how y'all want the show, what y'all gonna do, everything get approved. Why would y'all have that man rehearse all that and then come what the day before and say that they're gonna pull it? Baby, y'all knew everything that was going on before that, because y'all had to get up to the point to let him know he was on the show. It wasn't just woke up, oh, I'm gonna do a Michael Jackson tribute. Oh, we're gonna count. No, y'all that took meetings. That was meetings happened to build the show up. So when his name came into play, somebody, whoever had a problem, whatever the case was, they should have did that then without letting his ass know he's on the show, having him do all that rehearsal. That was tacky. That's trash. Y'all wasted that man's time. Y'all wasted the dancers' time. Y'all wasted people's time of their life with y'all bullshit that they can't get back. Now, what I do hope is another award show come up and they get invited over there to do it, because, but you know what it was? If he would, I think if Chris Brown would have performed that show, and then he had Sierra coming in there to do that too, they was going that just that alone was finna take that was finna take off. That was about to be the most viral, the most talked about performance ever. They was going to talk about that, and that would have put so much money on the both of them too. Somebody said that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. Because Chris Brown was finna go out there with his mic on, dance moves to perfection, and he was bringing Sierra out too. Come on. Come on. After they had them meetings, and it was clear he was going to be on the show, when it got out that man was going to be on the show, somewhere somebody had to make a call to say, look, nope, and it had something to do with they was going to tear the internet up. They was about to be the best performance on the AMAs or whatever it's called, the American Music, yeah, the AMAs in history. They can't have that. And then they said, well, it was because of this and then Rihanna. Baby, that was so many years ago. Rihanna had already forgiven the man. And if y'all just harping on that one situation with him, but then what about the other men that did all this other shit? Y'all still praising them, so you when they want to crucify one for one thing and you got 25 that did the same thing, baby, you got to get all of them. You can't just put all that hate on one person. It don't work like that. You got to tap all their asses. Shit. And, you know, and it's that was young love shit, you know. And it's never right to hit a woman. I'm not saying it. It's that was young love shit. But I mean, shit is if y'all just gonna hate the man forever, then what about the other ones? And then what about the women who jumping on their damn men? If you put your hands on somebody, you don't know what they gonna do. So if a woman was slapping on a man, get her ass too then. Because that's something that's both sides of the field. You got to keep your hands to yourself, baby. Everybody. You're not supposed to be fighting and hitting on your loved ones anyway. Then you ain't there to bring them pain. You're supposed to be there to bring them happiness. But at some point, all these awards are duds. You may get a sprinkle of good something, and then the rest of it just like karaoke, dressed up karaoke. So many of them legends have beat they. James Brown was beating the hell out of women. Hit one woman in the head with a goddamn helmet, beating the shit out of them. Shit. I watch a lot of unsungs and you know I'm very documentary teased and interviews. Baby, when them women be talking about how such and such jumped on them and did all this, or the guy say, yeah, we seen such and such grab her up doing what? It been all in the news, but we didn't have media. And the media really really says a lot. And then a lot of people are just not here to take that shit. Because back in the days, it was very common for the husband to jump on the wife or the girlfriend. And I don't know why it was common, but it was. And I don't know who started making that comment or why the man started wanting to jump on that woman and all that shit. I never understood that. But that's the shit. David Ruffin was. Yeah, he was acquitted twice. And them people on Michael Jackson came back and forth. 1 minute they lying, 1 minute they telling the truth. They find out the people lie, and people still say all that stuff about that man. That man ain't got no damn child in his damn mind or no shit like that. Now I can take it. I don't believe nothing them people said. Nothing. It had came out so many times that the mama even said that the daddy wanted to do all that shit to him and get money from him and all this. But mind you, if you look at the timeline, as soon as it started getting revealed that that man have not only bought the biggest catalog from Sony, which was what the Beatles, when he bought the Beatles catalog, that was a coin on top of a coin on top of a coin. And then he ended up buying, he owned what, 51 or 52% of Sony. He owned fucking Sony. When that shit started going off and he started talking about Tommy Mottola, this and that, that's when all this actually, that's when all that shit started happening. When his ass bought the Beatles shit. When he started getting pissed, they realized this motherfucker's buying up some shit. He ain't crazy. No, he not. That's when the shit got hot. Same with Prince. The shit got hot. For real. You gotta look at the timeline, because I watched all this shit when everything was good and when shit started happening. Well, what was going on down here? But then when you look at different documentaries and people do research and stuff come up, or you hear him say stuff, oh, hey, the story is there. Just listen to it. And I still say they killed that man. Yeah, him and Paul McCartney fell out over the Beatles catalog. Well, honey, you told Michael, you told him about it, about how to do catalogs and stuff. You called Paul McCartney, told Michael about the rights and the catalogs and this and that and the money and all that. So shit. While he was out there buying other people's, he bought theirs. He bought theirs too. Yours on the market. Let me buy it. Why you didn't buy it? I'll buy it. It was the same time Shalimar came out. That's how. I said after Michael passed away and Waterland said he lied. Did he? I didn't know that. I don't think I remember that. I could have, but I don't remember that. The guy, one of the guys supposed to accuse Michael allegedly had took his own self out, hung himself and shit in jail. But that shit crazy though. 10 shows and they changed it to like 15 without his knowledge. Yeah, cause they knew all that. Baby, them tickets that sold, them tickets was, people was going crazy. And they said Michael was broke, he was broke. And that man was nowhere near broke. Trust me. Michael Jackson could have did 5 interviews, honey, with different people. They would have paid any money they wanted, period, to have them interviews with Michael. There's no way the man was walking money. He could have sold out arenas and him just sitting down, playing music and just talking to people. He could have did anything as simple as pop. That man was nowhere near broke, sweetheart. That man was nowhere near broke. I do not believe that. Tony at work. I may go up there and see what's going on. I'm gonna text him later and see what the crowd's giving. And if he would, well, for Michael Jackson had so many antiques in his house. He had so many paintings in his house that was worth millions of dollars. Baby, he could have sold a damn jacket and made coins. So when I say he wasn't broke, that man wasn't broke all that shit in his house. He could have sold socks for $100,000. That ain't shit to compare it with the money he got. But people would have bought that, a pair of his socks. He was showing a video of him putting them on, taking them off, and putting them on eBay. You know somebody would have bought them motherfucking socks. That man was nowhere near broke, and they knew this. He had land on top of land. Ooh, Lord. So and speaking of that, and even the situation with Prince, with his music and his contract and stuff, I hope the new artists took some time and to look to see what was their problem. Meaning what were they saying about their contracts? What did they say the music people uh, or the label was doing? And make sure they don't go into that type of situation with no bad contract. I'm on the beach because they get fucked up in no contracts. And I hope they know once you sign your bonus, your sign on deal, and you get that coin, you cute. But when you about to do photo shoots, wardrobe, hair, you got to rest up to the awards, all that's coming out of your pocket. So they're going to send your ass a bill to get that done. So it's good if an artist come in the game and know how to get themselves prepared for red carpet, or they already have them a team to do what they need to do for them. Because then you ain't got to use these other people that they send you because you got to pay for all that. Your photo shoots, your limo rides, you going here, you going there, that. Oh, baby, you getting right, you getting something for that. You getting an invoice for that. Yeah, that's why Prince had that symbol, changed his name to a symbol because of his music and rights and shit. He wanted the rights for his shit. Bitch, I wrote the shit. I did everything. This ain't even yours. But they've been getting rich off of that so long until, and back in the days, the artists just really couldn't do much. Now they're like, give me my shit. And then we try to ask, well, why you ain't put out no new music? Baby, because the record companies be full of bullshit. Yep, Prince had his music off of YouTube while he was alive. You can get none of his music while he was alive on YouTube. You see what happened to TLC? You see what happened to TLC? You see what happened to Tony Braxton? You know? So, hello.
What's up, Stank Butt?
Nothing much.